everybody, good evening and welcome back to youtube.com/Wi-Fi sheep with me, Tom. This is a quick unplanned video due to the news that's happened today at time of recording, which is the 7th of October 2025. So I've literally got back from work, had some tea and then literally just thought, jump in front of the camera to talk about this. So the big news today is that Qualcomm have acquired or bought Arduino, which was a bit of a surprise. And with this announcement, they have launched a new Arduino Uno product called the Arduino Uno Q. Now, we've had many different revisions of the Unos. I've been using the Uno microcontroller for some years now. Originally the AVR one based on the Atmega 328P. And there's been a number of other clones, and there's been ARM upgrades to it, such as the Arduino R4, for example. But this is something a bit different. Let me just take you to the website. So we're actually watching this live at work, because this has huge implications for my job and what I do at the university. So this is the Arduino Uno Q. And you can see the price there. That's in euros, so 47.60. On pre-order. Let's just go to the front page for Arduino CC. So the Uno Q, from blink to think, and high performance computing with real-time control. This thing, let me just accept that in a minute. There we are. This thing, I think, is absolutely incredible. Arduino, it's a computer. It's anything you want it to be. The big news with this version is it's actually standalone. It has a Linux Debian capable Dragonwing processor, microprocessor on board. And as well as being a completely compatible or virtually completely compatible Arduino Uno, it can run as a standalone desktop computer, which means the Arduino IDE is actually now integrated, or it's not called the IDE anymore. What was it called? It was I forget what they called it. AppLab. Here we are. AppLab is now integrated into the microcontroller, so you can literally plug in a USB-C adapter, which break out HDMI and USB. You could plug a mouse, keyboard, and a monitor in. I mean, you can just see here from the video. It also now does Python as well as C, and you can do that actually on the controller itself. Yeah, it's, to be honest with you, this is the example. Single board computer. It runs as a single board computer. You can see it here with a hub. Yeah, this is quite something, to be fair. And it still runs in your existing mode as well. This is what I thought Raspberry Pi 5 needed to be. This literally blurs the line between single board computer and microcontroller. I am generally really, really quite excited by this. It's also at a price point that's not too horrendous. I mean, we just look at the specs. So the microcontroller, STM32U585. No more SD cards. 16 gigabytes eMMC storage. Dual Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Also has new it's still compatible, by the way, with the existing shields, but it also has new connectivity and high-speed headers. Oh, and you can develop for it. Simply connect. You can connect and develop wirelessly to it as well now, which is something we were thinking about. Could we do at work? It's still, Arduino is still open source, although it's now got a commercial owner, but it is still open source. Let's just go back to the store. So this is the price in euros. I couldn't get a pound sterling price, although I did click UK. Yeah. I mean, I'm still processing this, but this is fantastic. This is fantastic. We'll just go over the spec again. So your processor, real time, low power. The RAM, 2 GB of RAM. It seems to suggest there will be a 4 GB version possible. Storage, 16 GB eMMC, no SD cards required. The connectivity we talked about, high-speed headers for vision, audio, and display. This thing can do AI applications, which is amazing. And again, you could actually connect cameras and things to it, and it could actually now generate and run the AI, or process video on the microcontroller, something Arduinos have never really been able to do. You do have an LED matrix, which, but it's there. USB-C connector, power delivery, video output, keyboard, mouse, USB microphones, USB cameras. The new Arduino App Lab, which I guess is sort of replacing the Arduino IDE. Preloaded, so the IDE is preloaded onto the actual unit itself. So, yeah, I just, there we are. Your interfaces, so I2C, UART, GPIO, JTAG, it's all still there. CAN bus, we use the CAN bus a lot at work now. Yeah, not too expensive. So I was just doing a quick conversion of what that was. So it's 50 euros is about 43 British pounds sterling. So this is going to be about 45 to 50 pounds. If we have a look at price in we'll go United States dollars, $44, available from the 24th. I swear that's a euro, but let's just see what it does if I go to an actual euro country. So Germany, yeah, okay. So we're not a euro country, so we're not getting a pound sterling, but it's going to come in about 45, 50 pounds. That is better value and does far more things that are more interesting than any of the sort of current Raspberry Pi stuff, in my honest opinion. That's a single board computer. The line has now blurred between microcontroller and a single board computer. For the purists, that's not going to be pure Arduino because it isn't 8-bit, it isn't AVR chipset. But I'm excited. I'm excited by this product. The spec is fantastic. The price is acceptable. If it was any more than this, I think it'd be too expensive. But that's acceptable to me, and I'm generally interested as what people. Minute it runs Linux Debian as stock standard. Imagine what people are going to be able to do with that, and all the other software and apps and things you might get this thing to run. And yeah, it just really opens up so many sort of opportunities and possible projects. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about what we're going to do at work, where we have AI, self-driving, intelligent robots, robot buggies that we use for students. At the moment, we have I've shown them on the channel before. It's an Arduino Mega 2360. I can't remember. Anyway, so it's an 8-bit AVR chipset, and then we have to add additional co-processors to kind of do all the heavy lifting. But this, we could have that all down to one chip, and this could do a lot of the AI camera video work as well. And obviously for home use or for Wi-Fi sheep, that would be awesome to play with. It really would be awesome to play with. And yeah, I am generally excited by this. So interested what you think. Certainly more positive than I was about the Raspberry Pi stuff. I just think it does more of what the maker community want. This is what Raspberry Pi 5 should have been. That's my honest opinion. And yeah, I am, as I said, really excited for this. Okay, so I'm sort of going to wrap up there because I'm just waffling now. Very tired, long day at work, busy weekend. So as I said at the top of the video, Patreon backers, YouTube channel members, I will update you very shortly on what's going on here on the channel. If you haven't done so already, please do consider liking and subscribing. Very interested to hear your thoughts on this. As I said, I think this has been a very, very good day. As I said, if you haven't done so already, please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you real soon right here on the channel. Until next time, bye for now.